Hi there, I'm Coral.
Hello, I'm Lindsay.
And we're here today to talk to you about the easy process of having a lift fitted. And today we're talking all about installation.
Yes, we are.
So, once you've had a survey,
Yep.
we've been out, we've measured up.
Yep.
We've covered that in another video.
Yep.
You then decide to place an order with us. So we've talked about
What happens
the order
when we
process
accept the order
in another video as well. So
Yep.
check those out if you haven't seen them yet.
Yes.
So
now
the
this is
next
when we've
part,
booked the install.
installation.
We've
So
booked it, our
booked
engineers
the
are en route.
date. You're waiting for us to come through the
Exciting
door.
times. Exciting times.
Exciting times. So what do you
You've got the
expect?
kettle on. No, I'm joking. We don't expect
They do.
kettle.
No, we don't. But
No.
they do like a cupboard to be fair if you want to keep me straight. So they're going to turn up at their door. So what do you expect?
Yes.
So obviously we need to make sure we've got parking outside. So
Yes.
they need to be able to park their van.
Obviously,
outside.
we'll ring and ask you a convenient day. We'll get a
Yeah.
delivery date.
Yeah.
We'll book it in. Normally takes either a morning or an afternoon.
Yeah, a morning or an afternoon. So if you've got a straight stair lift coming, then it'll be one person that turns up normally, unless somebody's training with that person.
Sometimes that happens. Yeah.
If we've got a curved lift or a bigger lift, vertical like home lift, it would be normally two people that would turn up. So you could expect the engineers to be on site for a morning or an afternoon slot. Or if it's a curved lift, sometimes the engineers, it could take maybe 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's what we allow.
It really depends on how many sort of bends in the track we've got for a curved lift and what have you. So it depends on you know, the amount of assembly that it's going to take for the rail and what
It's
have
how
you
to get in and out of the house. It might be quite easy. You might have a driveway that they park their park their van on, and they're literally out straight through the door. But sometimes they might have to walk a little while. Sometimes they're going upstairs to get to where the lift is fitted. So it's all these things we take into consideration. Concrete stairs, they take a bit longer. So we take all that into consideration.
So the engineer or engineers will come in. They'll bring the lift in. They'll bring their tools in.
They're all got ID as well, in case anyone's worried about that. They've got their
good point.
own ID if you want to see that. They've all got uniforms and things on anyway.
And it'll be our first choice stairlift van outside the house as well. So they'll bring everything in. They'll normally sort of explain to you what they're going to do, what the safe work area is that they're going to need, the space wise. When they're working on the lift, on the stairs rather, we're putting the lift together. The stairs will be sort of off limits, but if you do need to get up there to use the bathroom, then
they'll move aside.
Let us know, and then they'll be able to move the stuff around the work area to make it safe for you to go up and down stairs. They will take a handrail off if there's a handrail in the way that's gonna sort of stop the stair lift from working
clashes.
properly. So that'll happen. So once the lift is installed, the engineer will test it all to make sure it's working okay. It's called a test and examination certificate. So we'll fill that in and make sure that all of the tests have been carried out correctly so that it's safe.
It's like testing the batteries, it's testing all that sort of, putting the serial number,
the circuits and all that sort of stuff. So they'll test all of that.
And they load test it with them on it, don't they? Is that part of that?
They will ride it and test it and everything. And then it comes to the exciting part. So at the beginning of the installation, you should have been given the user manual to have a look through, so you'll get a bit of a heads up. You can also have a look on our website, because we've got videos on our website of lifts in operation of
and
that
how
particular
they work,
model. So if you've got access to the internet, you can have a look at that. Then when
you get
it's
to
all
test
done,
drive it.
you get to have your L plates on.
Yes.
So you can test drive the lift. So the engineer will
they'll demonstrate it first, don't they?
Demonstrate everything to sort of show you how it works. They'll make sure that you are on the lift and you're using it comfortably so that it fits okay.
And the seat height is correct and everything, and you're comfortable.
And they'll give you some test runs up and down, make sure you're totally confident on using it before we actually leave, okay? So then we do something called a handover demonstration checklist, where we check off, we've shown you this, we've shown you that, we've shown you something else, we've shown you that.
We've adjusted the seat heights accordingly.
Okay, and you're happy to sign it off. So the engineers are qualified engineers, so they are our engineers. Quite a few of them have done their MVQ certificate in Stairlift.
All fully qualified.
But all of our staff, they have manufacturer training.
Yes.
So they know what they're doing. They've been fully trained and authorised by the manufacturer to put this model in. So you've got no worries about, you know, letting cowboy tradespeople, because we're certainly not that at all.
No.
So handover demonstration, and once you're happy with the installation, then we can leave. Obviously, if you've got any questions after that, then
just give
us a ring. Just give us a call. Normally we'll follow it up a little bit later.
We do, because sometimes it doesn't happen very often, to be honest, because our engineers are so friendly, and we do leave our customers very confident with the lift. So it very rarely happens, but you know, if they do phone up because they've forgotten maybe how to do something.
Or did you say this was?
Absolutely. Or what was this switch for? I mean, we try and keep it simple. There's not an awful lot of things on a lift. We try and keep it as simple as possible, but it could just be something quite, you know, but we will get an engineer back if needed to give you that confidence, because we would hate for you to have something in your on your stairs if you're not using it. It very rarely happens. The guys, the engineers don't normally leave until you're fully happy, but always don't feel like, oh God, they've showed me once, but feel free to give us a call if you need to.
So you can upgrade your L plates to a P plate.
Yay!
To say that you've passed your driving test and you're fully confident in going up and downstairs. Another thing that I wanted to say was about people working in your home. So we have sort of dust sheets and things that we put down.
Oh, Henry the Hoover. He'll make an appearance.
He will. So quite a lot of customers comment, you know, if it hadn't been for the lift being on the stairs, I would never have known that it was there, that somebody had been to do any work in the house. So the engineers will clean up after themselves. So you
and take all the rubbish. They won't leave cardboard. They won't be putting it in your wheelie bin. Take it all away.
So take all the packaging and everything away from the lift. So your house is left clean and tidy.
Yes.
So you have not got any mess whatsoever to clean up at all. Another thing, sometimes, I had this one randomly, years and years ago. So if you've got a carpet that you want changing, then you need to change it before you get the installation put in. I once had a phone call, this was years ago, and I used to work for the manufacturers. And I had this customer phone up and they said, oh, we've taken all the carpet off the stairs ready for the installation. Oh, that's not how it happens. I'm like, oh my goodness, you better get the carpet back on then, because that's not how it happens.
So what did they want to do? Put the carpet around it?
I'm not sure.
You don't know what their thought process was?
I don't know. They thought the carpet didn't have to be there or something random. But anyway.
But then if you don't know, you
don't know. Exactly. Yeah. So, and if you've never had it done before. So what actually happens on the installation is that the engineers will assemble the lift all together, assemble the rail together. And what they do is they screw the legs into the stair treads through the carpet,
or like little brackets. Sometimes the rails on little brackets.
So they'll screw into the stair treads themselves. So you don't need to worry about, any preparation that you have to
if you're going to have your stair carpet replaced, do that before the lift goes in. You don't need to remove.
We do need to make sure that the staircase and the hallway downstairs and at the top, the landing and the staircase is free from obstructions and stuff. So just to make sure it's clean and clear, ready for the installation to happen. Have we got any more top tips?
I think that's it, really.
Is it?
I think so.
But
they do get left an installation pack anyway. As Carl said before, you've got your manual. It will tell you your warranty certificate, what's included in your warranty package, whether you've taken one out with us. It also, I think, a service brochure. It just tells you what to expect in your aftercare, because we do look after you afterwards too.
We do, and that's in a whole other video.
It is.
But yeah, so we do look after you, as Lindsay says. So we are only a phone call away. So do not feel sort of
that we're just going to install it and forget about you.
That's not the case at all.
Not. It's actually another start of another journey for you.
It is. Literally, it is. So a lot of people think of a stairlift going in as just the installation, but the installation is a few hours.
But we'll be back to service it for you and look after you. You get to meet all our wonderful engineers.
I'm sure.
Oh,
bless them. Right, anyway, that's enough for this video, I think. So we look forward to seeing you on the next video to talk about aftercare, which is the next part in the process. Don't forget to watch our other easy process videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And we'll see you on the next video.
You certainly will. Bye for now.
Bye.